Welcome, Meenu. Please start.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining in. And it's a pretty heavy subject, talking about ego early in the morning. Uh, but that's what I've chosen to talk about. So it's about like, uh, is it ego or is it the kind of self? Ego, we all know, is that part of us that creates a sense of the self. And it's focused totally on our personal desires, our needs, our issues also, everything, whatever is blocking us or whatever is challenging us, it can be connected to all of that. So it is, you could say that we become totally focused on our own self. So it's all about our own, what is best for us, self-concern type. But self-concern is a little different. Let's see how we can bring it together. So when we are in the process of dropping the ego, we have to drop my self-concern. And that self-concern comes from a feeling that I'm in a state of lack. There is some shortcoming in me. So I need to complete or fulfill myself in some way. Then we get into that zone of being egoistic. I need to protect my own vulnerability. So the real cause of ego is that I need to be like in control. I need to be in authority. So there is an innate desire in us to somehow like put ourselves. So it is a sort of self-concern. And this ego also develops because there is a sense of being separate from everything else. सबसे जो है ना, we are not in connect with everything. And so to return to that feeling of wholeness with everything, that is what we need to aim at. So most of our problems are caused by self-concern only. जो भी आप अपनी लाइफ में देखेंगे आपके साथ इश्यूज जो हो रहे हैं या मोस्ट पीपल के साथ हो रहे हैं. So like if you are angry at someone else, so you're mad because they were inconsiderate towards us, they insulted or offended us in some way. They made us feel bad about ourselves because so we are mad at them. But that happens because you're caught up in self-concern. It has hit us, our self-respect, kahin na kahin. So we are only thinking about ourselves and how they have hurt us. So when we drop that self-concern, that how have they hurt us, we can see that the other is also hurt in some way. And he is reacting because of it. So जो हमारा anger आता है at someone else, it could be because that person, the other person is hurting us because he himself is hurt and he doesn't know how to handle it. तो वो जो ना एक विनियर बना लेता है एंगर का और trying to overpower the other, whatever, insulting the other with whatever way. So that is one thing that can cause the egoistic attitude to happen. Then we are all worried about failing. We might not try to do anything big, कोई big project नहीं लेंगे, कोई business नहीं start करेंगे, or if I want to write a book, I'll not try to do that. Do any activity, कुछ art से related करना चाहते हैं, कोई भी active, we don't start because we're worried of failure. So of course this is self-concern, हमने अपने आप को ऊपर रखना है, तो इसलिए we do that. But without this focus on ourselves, if we focus on the people we are serving, like if I'm starting a business, I'm going to give a lot of people employment. So if I look at it in that way, so then my self-concern can drop. So about a perfect outcome, हमें होता है कि perfection चाहिए, but it's not always there. We need to do things to just be in the flow also. Then we all procrastinate in some way or the other. This is always caused by self-concern. We don't want to face discomfort in any way. अपने comfort zone से बाहर निकलना ही नहीं चाहते हैं. So we are always worrying about our comfort. So we keep putting things off. So we need to again drop that self-concern and just get started without worrying about our comfort, without worrying about failing, about our comfort, कि क्या होएगा, कैसे होएगा, without worrying that the project is too hard, the task is too hard. So just get started and somehow things will fall into place, especially when you are when you feel that you're serving others through doing what you are doing. Then we are quite often anxious about a social situation. कहीं पे going to any event, we worry about what people will think about us. So again, that focus is on ourselves. We want to be the best. We don't want anyone to be critical. So dropping that self-concern, we can think about how going to this event might serve others. Like we might be able to like just be there for somebody. Or we can go there out of curiosity to see other people. And or we can go there to practice our mindfulness. So I'll be teaching a technique later on how to be in that moment and practice mindfulness. And that again, you are working on your own self. So we need to drop a lot of things to push ourselves forward. Then sometimes we get too much into eating junk food. So like all comforts, food is a way to comfort ourselves, to give ourselves pleasure. So when we drop that self-concern, we can see that, of course, it's going to lead to ill health. It'll just worsen our health. So which is not only hurting us, but those who are there around us as well. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, we are the lying on the bed very easily. It's the other people around us who are suffering. So, but I want to be in that space. I want to enjoy my food. So giving myself comforts. For that, we need to drop this. So instead, we should look in for healthy food so that our body gets nourished. And then, of course, we don't know who's going to get up early. It's so uncomfortable to exercise. It's more comfortable to lie in bed. So, and then when we get out of the zone of just being in that state of being selfish, you could say, or just focusing on our own comfort, we can see that exercise is necessary for the body to work in a better way. So for any work that we want to do, we need to be having a healthy body, and that can only happen through exercise. So that gives you a vibrancy in like it enhances your aura also, exercising on a regular way. So you just need to let go of that instant, constant comfort that's there and work a little on yourself. We are at times too distracted from everything. We are always checking the phone, the social media, कोई messages आए हैं, emails आए हैं, सब कुछ. Or keep scrolling through it. And this is also we are caught up in self-concern. How? Like we're wanting to know what others think of us. If I have posted something or if I said anything, what is other people's reaction to it? And then it's our comfort zone. Plus, there's a fear of missing out on things. So I need to be in the flow of things. So then I'm constantly into social media. So all of this is self-concern. So when we drop self-concern, we can stop checking things for a little while. So we can be in the discomfort of focusing on one thing at a time. Whatever you're doing, be totally there. And then we can get some meaningful work done. So then you are able to connect meaningfully with people. Now, what we see nowadays is that people are always immersed in their phone. And what is happening around them, they're just not aware. फैमिली में चार बंदे होंगे, चारों अपना मोबाइल लेके बैठे होंगे. There is no connection in the family. So we are so distracted from life. We are not living life. Then, of course, there is a big issue of addictions. So addiction is all about self-concern, self-comfort. So it's when we are stressed, I need to resort to alcohol to calm me down. If I'm feeling angry or depressed, the only resort is alcohol. चलो पी लो, मैं मस्त हो गया हूँ, अब कुछ और समझ नहीं आ रहा. So, so we are again immersed in that self-concern. So when we drop self-concern, we can go through the discomfort of not indulging in our addictions because we know we are damaging ourselves. And not only ourselves, but even our work, people around us, those who love us, those we love. So everyone gets affected when a person is into addiction. The first of all, of course, your body is giving up on you. You're going naturally, definitely going to get a lot of health issues. Plus, you're totally disconnected from everybody around you. You don't have the capacity, the capability to give your 100%. So there are so many other problems that we face. And if you analyze them, you will realize that self-concern is at the root of them all. कहीं ना कहीं कहाँ हम अपने पे फोकस रहते हैं कि क्या कर रहे हैं. So any other thing that you feel could be added to this list? Would you like to share? Yes, anyone? कुछ सोच रहा है, सोचो.
Yes. As I was sharing yesterday, yeah, we waste time lot of things
Yes.
because we are so much in our mind also. So sometimes you don't need external things to distract. In
Yes.
mind also you remain busy.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Nalini ji.
मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये सेल्फ कंसर्न आप जो बोल रहे हो इट इज सो ट्रू बट अननोइंगली हम हो गए हैं
Yes,
यू नो
absolutely. It's not that knowingly, many
समटाइम्स
activities are unknowing. We don't understand also.
we don't understand also sometimes being perfectionist sometimes overworked sometimes for validation from the society.
Yes,
Now when
absolutely. Your
you're telling
perfectionist आता है, perfectionist, you're putting out the thought and I need appreciation. I want people to appreciate me. So again,
हाँ
it's coming down to self-concern.
concern only self concern only na ma'am all that perfectionism and all also is self concern right.
Also
Absolutely.
कि कुछ गलत ना हो जाए, ये भी fear भी
हाँ
होता है.
जी.
तो थोड़ा सा फियर भी कुछ बट फाइनली इट इज दैट ना गलत इसलिए नहीं हो कि आई नीड वैलिडेशन फ्रॉम अदर्स.
Yes, yes, that's what.
तो या बहुत सारा कुछ सोच के
Yes, please.
इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. सॉरी somebody is talking.
हाँ हाँ नहीं but perfectly fine. Go on, please.
तो या ये ईगो का मेजर थिंग समझना बहुत जरूरी है एंड आई एम स्टिल ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड. मेरा थोड़ा सा वो परफेक्शनिज्म का बहुत था. I have reduced it to
हाँ
almost 50%. Initially, we used to think that perfectionism बहुत
हाँ
अच्छा है, like childhood से सिखाया गया था, you are multitasking, you got praised that you are doing so many things. But now I am realizing that perfectionism is not a good quality, positive quality.
So it all comes down to your ego also. And
Hmm.
we have to drop the ego. That's what we need to work on. And ego has a lot of subtle forms, but it's such a vast topic. कितना subtle ego होता है,
Hmm. Ma'am,
तो
also
it's very
later on,
dangerous.
sometime you can clarify about ego and self-respect. Most of the times, ऐसा भी होता है, how much ever we are learning,
Yeah, I'll be,
we justify
uh-huh,
it to
yeah,
self-respect. नहीं नहीं ये तो मेरा somebody hurt my self-respect. So वो that line of control maybe someday you
right.
can
I'll
talk
be
about.
picking up more topics on connect. I'll definitely pick that up. Yes. Thank you for your sharing, Nalini ji. Yes, Prem ji, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं?
Yeah, I would like to join in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very beautiful topic. Yeah. I tried to relate to this. Many facets of my life. I'm 67. I have been to a few facets of life, few changes of career too. And there was a time when I had to oversee a team of 40 people. So they were people who had to go to the jungle and fight bandits. So it was very vital that I got my information across. So I used to wonder, how do I do that? Because many people, different people will receive it differently. The corporals will receive it differently, the sergeants will receive it differently. So I called the simplest guy in my platoon. I said, you come here. I'm going to tell you something. If you don't understand, you say, I don't understand. So I told him very simple things. He said, I don't understand. So I made it simpler. Finally said, yeah, I understand. So when I sent the message across, everybody understood because the simplest guy could understand. I learned simplicity was the thing. That's
Yes.
my first. When I changed my career, I went around offering opportunities. I didn't. They were not my employees, so I was offering opportunities. Whether my friend just came in, whether they come in to what their take is, I invited them to question me. 90% of the time, I wanted to be questioned. I wanted to listen. 10% of the time, I gave them something, what I shared. And then about exercise, I try to do it. But one thing I don't fail is I don't fail to exercise my calves. Stretching your calves is very, very important because I am a heart patient. So even though I'm on minimal medicine, very comforting, but what it took to reach there, minimal of medicine, was a disciplined focus every morning. I do certain things, but exercise of the calves is very important. Breathing, all this is very, very simple and very important. Takes about 50 minutes at the most. So that 50 minutes and 50 minutes other things, that 1 hour of doing everything which is vital takes care of the 23 hours. And a reaction of people towards me, I ask myself, are they paying my bills? They're not paying my bills. So how I think of myself is more important. My self-esteem is more important. Because I'm paying my bills. They're not paying my bills.
Absolutely.
So it's easy for them to criticize me because it's easy to criticize anybody, right? Rajpur, aisa tha, waisa tha. It's easy. Try to be in Rajpur's shoes. So this is very lively, very beautiful Saturday for me here in Malaysia. Waking up to this positive, sharing of everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing all that, Premji. Yes, definitely of course हमें अपने को देखना है, but it's not at the cost of others. So that what you were talking about, Nalini, that comes in over here. That self-respect part, we'll look more deeply at it later on. But here again, we see that most of our problems, the root cause is that self-concern. And when we drop that self-concern, we can serving others. So we are like trying to benefit others. So we are serving a bigger mission. And that is what we are here for, to connect with everyone around us, not just be focused on ourselves. So now we look at how can we drop this self-concern. This जो ego part है हमारा, how can we drop it? Of course, through the evergreen mindfulness practice. So there is one practice which I'll take up now, and it brings in a lot of awareness. So it's a short meditation type of thing. So I would like you to be participative in it. So for that, you need to just relax. Just be in your zone, relax. You can close your eyes if you want, or just be here. Be totally still. And notice how your body feels. Just focus on yourself. Just notice how your body is feeling. Scan your body. पूरा अच्छी तरह से scan करे body को. Notice any sensations. Like when you're sitting, you can feel the seat. the pressure of the seat. So you can feel your feet on the ground. So you can feel the position of your hands, feel your breath. So just hold all your bodily sensations bring them into awareness. Just be with you. If your mind is wandering, koi baat nahi, just bring it back to this moment, to the present. So it's okay. Mind to hai, usme thoughts to aayenge. Just notice them. They are also part of the sensation. Then again, come back to yourself. Feel your sensations. Now, open your awareness, widen your awareness, and feel the sensations around you. Include all the sensations around you. So there is a fan whirring in the room. There could be a breeze coming. There could be some sort of noise in the background, the kitchen may, or coming from outside, birds ki koi awaaz, traffic ki koi awaaz. So you're expanding your attention and looking at all these. So you can feel the air on your skin. You can hear the sounds, any fragrances or smells coming in your area, in your environment. Just notice everything. Now, I want you to very gently open your eyes and notice things around you. Just look at the things around you. As if you're looking at it for the first time. Notice their color, their texture, their shape. Just look around you and don't focus on any one thing. Just allow your awareness to take in everything around you. So these are all sensations around you which have an effect on you. Just keep a relaxed stance. Just be aware. Just allow these sensations inside your body and outside become one field of sensation. You're just becoming aware of yourself and everything around you. And there's no inside, no outside now. It's just all sensation. One big ocean of sensation. And this helps you to drop your sense of separation. You're letting go of any sense that you're separate from everything around you. It's just one field of sensation. There are no boundaries, no limitations. You just connected to everything around you and you're the wholeness of the universe. It's just one big experience. And when you're in that moment, there is no self, just sensation. There is no self as we look at ourselves. So when there is no self, we can't have any self-concern. So we have dropped the ego. So we have dropped that feeling of separateness, a self that separates us from everything else. So as we practice this sense of self just drops away. And you're just one field of awareness, one ocean of experience. So you're one with the world around you, the universe. And when you're in this space of open awareness, your heart opens. So notice your heart in the middle of it. It is throbbing and sending waves all around you. It's open, loving. It loves everything in its awareness. In fact, when you are becoming aware, that is love. And it is all encompassing. So you're sending out a universal love. Nothing is separate. Everything is within that sphere of love. No one is separate from you. Everything is interconnected. And you're becoming one with the universe in a field of lovingness. Just be in that moment. Just feel the energy it is giving you. Because now you're not alone, one single unit. You have the support of the entire universe. You're connected to the whole. Now bring your attention back to your body. Come back to your body. Feel the sensations back in your body. Connect to your breath. Come back into this present moment. So in this, you have included everything. Any comfort, discomfort, negative, positive, everything has come within your field of awareness, and it's being covered by that sensation of lovingness. Take a deep breath, thank the universe, thank yourself, rub your hands together on your face, and welcome back.
Thank you, Meenuji. It was really wonderful. Like experiencing the oneness.
Yes. So you need to practice it regularly. So it can be done anywhere. Even in office, just take a time out. Hardly 5 minutes you need. Just become aware of yourself, become aware of everything. So then you are able to drop all that ego, the self-concern, and you become one with everyone. So you actually begin to understand the other people's point in a better way. So you don't have to run away from discomfort. Do I have to need that comfort zone? You don't have to protect your image. So you don't have to defend yourself or worry about failure or anything. All of it just drops away. And you're just left with peacefulness and lovingness. And as you practice this more, it starts touching other people as well. And they also come in that zone of lovingness. So when you are working on yourself, you're changing the other also. So any thoughts about it? Anything you would like to share about the meditation? Nalini ji, Uma ji.
Ma'am, the meditation was wonderful. I think ये practice करके शायद थोड़ा सा we might understand how to
Absolutely.
self-concern से बाहर आना.
Thank
I
you.
think we'll put it into practice and see.
Absolutely. That's what it is. You need to, I mean, everything has to be practiced to bring
हाँ,
to
बिना
ourselves.
practice के खाली सुन के that is momentary. So the more
Absolutely.
we'll put it into practice, we will realize. Very wonderful meditation.
Thank you. So आज का डोज इतना ही था और अगले वालों में और we'll see how ego affects our mental health and how we can have a spiritual surrender to overcome it. So we look at those topics and I'll pick up your topic also that you were saying. So that is for future. आज इतना ही था. So thank you everyone for joining in.
Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
Thank you so much, Meenuji. And thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
And see you all
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Meenu. Thank you, Meenu.
Thank you everyone. Have a great